types of online products for your online business. What I'm going to do is I'll go through them, then I'll give you examples of what those type of products can be using a few of the niches as examples so that you guys can get, I know I cannot possibly cover every need that is represented, but I will try to do 4 or 5 different ones so that everybody can have a clear idea as to the kind of products they should be creating in that niche. So if your niche is not mentioned all the time, just appropriate what we are saying to your niche. Okay, so what are those products? What are your online choices for products? Number 1 here, ebooks. Obviously, everybody know that. We're going to talk a bit about that in a minute. Audiobooks. Everybody knows what an audiobook is. We're going to come back and describe it in a second. Video masterclass courses. Many of us know what that is. Online practical workshops. Number 5 option, freelancing services. You can provide services. That could be the product in your arsenal. Number 6, software vending. This is where you sell software. We're going to talk more about it in a minute. Software as a service. Very different from software vending. We're going to be breaking that down in a few minutes. Boot camps and conferences. A lot of people don't see this as a product. I'm going to explain to you how it's one of the most important products you can have, because I've used that to devastating profitability myself over the course of my career. Number 9, membership clubs. Another very, very lucrative income generating product that you can have as part of your arsenal for your niche. Number 10, printable resources like worksheets, planners, templates that can be printed and used by customers. A lot of people online don't even think about this as a veritable product for their business. 11, print on demand products. Things like merchandise, like t-shirts, mugs, posters, and more. Those are all ideas of products. Dropship merchandise, because what I teach is mostly about online. So I included dropship merchandise to also be part of products you are looking at depending on whatever niche you are in. You don't have to be an e-commerce person to have a dropshipping merchandise for the niche you are in. When we get there, we'll talk about it. And I just isolated about 12. There's at least 25 to 30 different types of products you can create for your internet business. So let's break it down a little bit more, then I'll talk about how you want to put it together. So ebooks, of course, we all know that ebooks are digital products that can be read on various devices. They cover a wide range of topics and are popular for their convenience and portability. Almost every online business should have an ebook as part of their arsenal. I don't care what your niche is. It is one of the ones that give you respectability. It's the one that gives you identity and is the fastest to get done. So regardless of the niche you are in, one of the products you should start penciling down now that you should have when you are starting out is an ebook. And here are some examples. For a personal development niche, you get Unlocking Your Potential, a guide to self-discovery. Personal development, the confidence blueprint, building self-esteem. You can see that is a book that is directly related to that niche called personal development. If you're in the parenting niche, for instance, Parenting 101, a comprehensive guide to nurturing a child, is a very apropos book in the parenting niche. And another example might be Positive Discipline Techniques for Toddlers. Another one might be the New Parents Survival Handbook. See, you are writing books, you are creating products that will be of immense interest to your niche. If you say you are in a parenting niche and you start writing book on personal development, you are already violating your pillar number 2, and your business cannot operate at maximum efficiency. If you say you are in the Forex niche and then you start going to write a book on positive discipline techniques for toddlers, just because you can, or just because that's what occurred to you, or because it sounded like a good title to write, you are violating the laws, the 7 pillars principle. Maybe I'm going to write a book on that, the 7 laws of building a successful online business. After all, I have this book, IM laws, the internet marketing laws. Violate them at your own risk. I talk about the 10 commandments of internal of an online business. Funke and Bayo, please remind me. If it's not in their vault, let us put it in the vault for our inner circle and our elite members. That's a very powerful book. I'm going to encourage you to read it. It talks about the unwritten laws of digital business. Violate them at your own risk. After we finish. Yes. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. Okay, yes, you can ask a question. Well, it is. It's a sub niche. No, what do you say you do again now? Personal exercise? Walking exercise is not that is, to me, that is a need that probably cuts across to this is in the health and wellness niche. So it's a sub niche of the health and wellness, and you're cool because I like very narrow niches like that. The narrower your niche is, the better. Because just on that alone, walking exercise, it will surprise you the kind of products you can create there. But what people think is that they think it's too narrow and they are trying to expand, which is a mistake. Because those who believe in working as an exercise, they will buy everything in that niche that you introduce to them. So I like the niche. The narrower, the better. It's a sub niche of a major niche, and that's where you want to be. We talked about that in pillar number 2. You really do get that training and get the mastermind recording, because that will also further explain, but you are in order. Okay? All right. All right. So while I may not like interruption, but I think it's actually a better way. So if you have an immediate question, please feel free to interrupt me so that I can just but make sure the question is directly related to what I'm talking about right now. So that way we are still staying in context and not confusing people. So that was a very good question, by the way. It's related to what we are talking about. I see, Clarence, your microphone is open. You have a question. Clarence, we can't hear you. I think you are talking, but we can't hear you. Sorry, I'm responding to somebody. Okay, um, so let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. So pastors niche examples, for instance, faith-based entrepreneurship, building a kingdom-centric business, or pastoral leadership in the marketplace. See, your books are set. You're not going to get rich publishing books in your niche, especially if you are building a 7 pillars to 6-figure business. It's a leading, it's a pepper soup money that you're going to be using to run advert, money that you're going to be using to do a little enjoyment. That's not your big money, but it's important to establish your credibility, because sometimes that your first book, you're going to give it away for free, depending on how I consult with you on the one-on-one that you get every quarter for the inner circle people, and then once a month that you get as an elite. We'll talk about it. I may even advise you this first book, give it away for free for them, because it establishes your authority in that industry, especially if they don't know you at all. So it's not about the money yet, but it's something you must have as far as book is concerned. That is your leading to everywhere you go. When they say the author of so and so in Disney, that gives you a certain level of authority over and beyond somebody who doesn't have one. That's why you write it, not necessarily so much for the money at the early stage. Hairstylist niche, for instance, good example would be the ultimate guide to advanced hair coloring techniques. Hairstylist business success handbook. Every hairstylist will want something like that. And trendy bridal hairstyles for hairstylists. Every hairstyle person will want to see what that is. Okay. Okay. So sorry, somebody's distracting me out there. So For Forex niche examples, Mastering Forex Trading, a comprehensive guide to currency markets, trading strategies for beginners, and technical analysis in Forex trading. If I'm going to Forex trading for the first time and I see something like Forex trading strategies for beginners, definitely it's something I'm going to buy. And if somebody is the author of that, you're already telling them that you're an expert, you are teaching beginners how to do this work. Or Mastering Forex Trading, a comprehensive guide to currency markets. Anybody that is buying this book, you know there are people who are interested in Forex. So it might be a book you give out there as a leading gift to get them to get into your mailing list, to get into your community, or it's something that you sell for a very small price, because the objective of your first set of books is not to make money. You have to tie it into the industry. It is to make your presence felt. Like Philip that just talked about working. It could simply be 21 benefits of working every day. Something like that. So that those who are interested in that kind of thing are the ones that are going to buy it, or are the ones that are going to quickly rush and get it. So when they do that and then you throw something at them later that is relevant, as I'm going to be explaining as we go in this thing, it matches. So ebooks, very, very desirable. I'm not going to tell you what products to create. When we do the mastermind on Friday, you will tell me now the kind of products you want to start out with, and then we all band it together and then help you fine-tune what you should